everybody, welcome to another episode of LF & Co Cooking. Today we are going to be making salsa in our Power Chef. So we have our Power Chef base right here. We're going to take out our triple steel blade attachment. We want to take the guard off, of course. Remember, these are super sharp blades. I'll pop that down on inside here. What I love about salsa is that it's super versatile. You can add a little bit of heat. You don't have to add any heat. You can add a lot of heat. You can make it chunky. You can make it smooth. However you prefer or your family prefers it, you can certainly do that. And you can use it with ingredients that are usually right on in your pantry. So first thing we're going to do is I have sliced up a small onion. My recipe usually calls for a small to medium onion, so just depending on how much onion you like on in there. I'm going to quarter this. So we've got 2 pieces. We're going to toss that right on in here. All right, and I want you guys to see how easily this chops up. Watch this. Okay, get my can opener out of the way. We'll use that in just a second. So I'm going to put part 1 of the top on, and this is our little lawnmower guy. He's going to make this baby work, so we're going to put that on. Now each pull of this handle here is going to equal 100 hand chops, so check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Look at how nice that has chopped up my onion. And the nice thing is that you don't have to sit there and smell the onion the whole time, so you're not crying as you're trying to make your salsa, right? All right, so we've got our onion all chopped up. I've got a little bit of garlic, minced garlic here. We're big garlic lovers in my family, so I'm going to add a heaping teaspoon of minced garlic, maybe a little bit more, to it. Okay, and then we want to add the juice of 1 lime. So I have a lime right here, halved, and we're going to take our Tupperware Zest and Press. All right, so right on inside is where this is going to go. And now it looks like you should put it down this way, doesn't it? You want to do cut side down. This baby is going to turn this lime inside out. I'm going to move this over because I want you guys to see how much, and I'm right-handed, so we're going to go this way, how much juice comes out of here. All right, so we're just going to squeeze this on down. You see that? This is half of a lime. Look at all of that juice. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh, fresh lime smells so good. Look at this. Couldn't get any more juice out of there if you tried, right? So we're going to do 1 more. Same thing. So much juice. Oh, how good is that going to be for like a margarita, right? Oh, look at that baby. Totally juiced all of the juice out of our lime. All right, so now that we've got this on in here, we are going to open up our can, and I just have a can of Rotel diced tomatoes with green chilies. Now this is where you can get creative. You could use a can of diced tomatoes. You could use jalapeno. You could add, if you wanted to make a larger batch, you could add 2 of these cans. You could do 1 of these cans and a can of diced tomatoes to cut down the heat a little bit. I'm not a big spicy person, so 1 can of this is perfectly fine for my family. It doesn't make too much. It gives us enough for dinner, and we're good to go. All right, so let's check this. I'll show you how this can opener is working. All right, guys? All right, so we've got our can opener. Move this on out of the way. So, can opener. You want to put your can right on in the middle of these 2 little dials there. If you have it on, you should be able to pick it up correctly, just like this, without touching the can. If you're not sure how to work our can opener, go watch my demo on the can opener. I'll explain it in detail. So we're going to go ahead and twist this on around until we hear it pop. Try and move it closer so you guys can hear it. Did you hear that? That was the pop we were looking for. All right, it got real loose. Once you hit that spot, it's released the top of the can from the actual body of the can itself. And look at this. We are pulling up on this. You see that glue? We are really releasing the top of the can from the body of the can so that this doesn't fall in there and get God knows what into your food. So we're going to take this, we're going to dump that right on inside of our Power Chef. There we go. And then I'm just going to add a couple spices. I've got some taco seasoning here. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of this on in here. I've got a half of a teaspoon that I'm going to dump on in. Again, this is something that you can do if you want a little more heat, add a little bit more. If you don't want a lot of heat, then don't do as much. And then we have some cilantro as well. I do not go through cilantro the way some of my friends do, so I always keep some dried on hand. I love it, but I just don't end up cooking with it as much. So we've got a little bit of cilantro going on in there. Okay, now let's go ahead and mix this baby up. So we're going to put our top right back on, and it will, let's see, there we go. It'll slide right on into place, twist on, so it's all nice and secure. And I want you guys to see how this mixes up. Same thing, we're just going to pull the top. Now I like a really smooth, non-chunky salsa, so that's why I'm pulling it a good chunk of times. All right, guys, let's take a look at this. Oh, that looks so good. Got my saucy silicone spatula here to get all of the yummy goodness off this top and back into my bowl. See, with something as watery and as juicy as these tomatoes, it really does go all over in your container here. So make sure you wipe it out very good. All right, check that out. Doesn't it look awesome? Look how easy that was. Oh my goodness. This took us less than 10 minutes to make great homemade salsa. Now you don't have to use canned tomatoes. You could certainly, if you're a gardener and you have fresh tomatoes from your garden, use those. Absolutely. Fresh jalapenos, green chilies, anything like that. Salsa is super versatile and you can customize it to anything that you wanted it to be. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe and I look forward to you guys coming back and watching another episode. Now remember, if you've seen any of the products on here that you have to have in your kitchen, make sure that you visit my website at lindsaypfeiffer.my.tupperware.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.